Oh, he's finally done it. He's finally done it. All right, 2x multiplier to begin the day. Let's go. And I'm legit like, might kill someone. All right, we got him. Back up to 13 big blinds. I think we can just rip this one. I think this is probably best when the guy's short in the small blind. Top Poker Streamer says, starting up next week with a small team. Well, good luck with that. Yes, I recall. Don't remember what the articles were about, but I remember contributing. Guardala, good morning, good morning. I think we always bet turn here as bluff. Yeah. If it's Wes, he should probably be calling with any 4 any deuce for sure. Ooh, lucky river there for us. Nice hand. Unlucky Wes. Obviously not folding top pair at that stack depth ever. Let's take another look at the river here though. So things that he might turn up here with. He can have hands like 3-5 where he's got like a straight draw where he turns the turn into a bluff. He can have 3-5 of clubs where he picks up the combination draw on the turn as well. In some cases, probably not Wes. I think Wes is probably too good for this, but some players will like float with a 10 and then shove the turn thinking that they're still, you know, they might be ahead and they don't want to see any more cards. We could also see floats with, when I bet flop, they can float with like hands like 5-6 of clubs as well, where they pick up the clubs in the turn as well. Just too many ways for us to be ahead in this situation, especially when they check shove turn. Got lucky on the river anyway, but I think this is a pretty standard spot, you know. Under 10 big blinds effective top pair against a good player. Seems very standard. $125, let's go. Our current score is looking pretty good right now, guys. 109 at 76 fuel seems like a good start. Ooh, really wanted action with those jacks for the 125. Trapping with the kings. Please, let's get him here. Let's get him. Let's get him. He's going to have 10-7 off, and we're going to get all of it. Damn. King 7, just a pure push here. Nothing to do, just got to play the chart. 2 live cards, win the all-in, Nick. Come on. This year. Oh, he's finally done it. He's finally done it. He's finally won it all in, you guys. This is unbelievable. Nice. All right, cool. Next game. I am completely willing to accept $125. I will accept that duty. I will accept that responsibility. Should we turn on the should we turn on this one, guys? Should we turn on the gestures? Oh, 125 again. It's bad for our leaderboard, but it's good for our monies. Is it really jarring when I have that turned on, guys? Cold weather, which I like. PokerStars, not America, but close to his family, far away from summer. It's the dream. It's the dream. Big flop for Jack 5 of hearts here. We do need to consider that we just have the best hand here quite often, aside from obviously having a really nice draw as well. I mean, I just don't see how we're really going to fold. Might fold river if we think he's going to blast off, but again, if we bet turn, don't know how much value we get from anything, but we obviously want him to think he can still bluff on streets too. So if he bets the river, I guess we're just going to call. Otherwise, we can still get called by a 9. He can still have 10s. If he puts us on like on a flush draw, he could even call us with like 8s or 7s and stuff like that as well. Calls us with king high in that situation, guys. So very, very nice little value bet there. All right, pretty good spot, usually. Definitely betting the flop. Definitely gonna bet this turn. Oh my god. I think there's a bigger size in the turn here, since we are on the deeper side. We started the hand like 25, so actually it's even bigger than this, yeah. Are we gonna get all the juice? Are we gonna get all the juice? All the juice. Oh, it's a huge pot for us. Damn. He must have a king, right? Yeah, he has king 3. That's fair. I don't blame him. I don't blame him for calling down there, especially against me. New blood. It's gonna look the same as this. It's just imagine that you get to the late game a lot faster. So whatever you're watching here is how it's gonna look with those, just with less play. Quick check on the flop here. Very interesting. King is okay for us some of the time. Might get us in some trouble here, though. Against a reg, it's going to be hard to fold. Ah, come on. Oh, it feels so bad. It feels so bad. All right. Nice hand. Just feels bad, doesn't it, guys? Honestly. Just feels bad. Honestly, maybe I should find the fold. It just, if it feels that bad, I should just be letting it go. Such an expensive spot for us to turn a king. You know, it's possible for him to have like a flush draw that he missed, I suppose, but like he probably just bets it on the flop a lot of the time. The check on the flop is obviously going to be a little bit suspicious. I need to be brave and just let it go. I just need to be brave. Like, I'm really disappointed in myself. Those are situations where like you can see why, like, it's not like I'm calling with ace high and I've got it all wrong for like a huge stack, right? It's just I need to be better than that. Like, I'm just, it's just so shit. It's just like such bad. It's just bad. It's just bad, mate. I think raising the flop is fine, Tom, but if it's our perception that he has a 4, it means that we're really not at risk, so we want to let him believe that he still has the best hand and we're floating with high cards. If he's going to donk lead king 4 with like 6-7 and like 7-8, then we should be raising, obviously. I was giving him a little bit more credit than that. We're definitely calling the turn here. On the river. We could turn our hand into a bluff here for sure if we wanted. I'm gonna try here, guys. Wish me luck. Gonna try and rep a 2. One for the good guys. Got ace king to fold. Woo! Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Don't all applaud at once, guys. It's not a big deal. But yeah, Tom, there's definitely benefits to raising him. I think because I'm going to give him more 4x than like random 2-over cards, which I think is a bit silly, honestly. Oh man, 10 high for the win. I can't believe we're about to win this with 10 high, you guys. Woo! All right, let's go ace deuce. It's kind of a cold deck, really. Once we get to the stack depth, it's, you know, it is what it is. Under 10 big blinds effective, suited ace. You guys know what the drill is. Pretty straightforward. Just a cold deck for us there. Oh man, it's not enough exclamation marks in the world. Still limping this stuff. Still betting this flop. It's also interesting, there was a timing tell there as well, guys. When he paused on that flop, he paused on the board where he check raised us. Just gonna make a note about the made a note there about the no, just once, you guys. You guys are a fan of the ace king fold? I like it. Oh my god, guys, it's just so boring. I'm so bored of losing flips. In MCTs, once the blinds go up to a certain stage, the strategy feels similar to playing sit and goes. Yeah, sorry, I see what you're saying now. Absolutely, yeah, and it makes sense, doesn't it? Why would it not? They're both tournaments. It's all tournament poker. Imagine if we won an all-in, you guys. Could you imagine how much money we'd make? All right, guys, this will be our last game of the day. 324 points, though. We actually might be on the leaderboard, so that's something. What happened to the picture here? All right, let's make it a good one, guys. Let's try and make it a good one. We think we've played very well today. They're trying to break us here, but we've played very well, I believe. They're definitely trying to test us. I'm not really sure why they want to make me cry, but nice hand, buddy. That's fine. Don't really care. I think bet and folding to a check raise is totally cool. We don't really have a hand that we care about that much. Unknown opponent. We're gonna ISO versus limp. Pretty easy c-bet small situation. We're gonna get lots of folds on the monotone board. Picking up those chips from the previous pot feels good. I expect the unknowns to probably over min raise. The limp here is really interesting. We're just gonna do this instead. GL with the call. Okay, we're gonna make a note about the trap here for next time. These situations are always really cool because when people limp buttons a lot, they will limp fold tons, and we pick up a very considerable amount of big blinds. A lot of people will see that play, and they're like, "Oh, but Nick, like why would you risk those chips?" And the amount that people fold in this situation is pretty significant. But not just that, it's also that the range that they limp is also going to be like very wide. If he's limping tens on the button in this situation, that's totally fine. We just need to make a note for next time. And then moving forward, we'll never make this mistake again against this individual, right? Like, people have these traps on the button like this, and they think they're being really clever, and they're like, "Oh yeah, cool, I trapped the pro, he shoved an ace, and I had him dominated." Once you do this one time and you get seen, people will just write it down. It won't work anymore. It's a one-trick situation, doesn't work ever again. But also, furthermore, you're not getting enough value from combinations like tens or aces or kings or whatever. When you limp tens or aces or kings, you're incentivizing the small blind to flat, the big blind to go in. Immediately, your equity is just destroyed. So, ban at 925. Nice hand, buddy. Well played. Limp, trap, button, multi-way 25, effective was 10-10 x1. So, it worked one time. Nice hands. Good trap. In future, you're just not going to get enough value from the combinations, and it's going to become very obvious when you have strong hands on the button multi-way because you're going to be limping way too frequently, and now it's just a face-up scenario. So once we have a note there, I don't mind. In situations like this, though, the alternative, apart from them actually having a trap, is they will just have like Queen Jack or like 8-7 suited, and they don't know what to do with it. In those situations, you're getting your chips in good against those players, or they're going to limp fold. And in most cases, what's going to happen is you're going to be picking up something in the region of 2.5 big blinds, which is literally 10% of your entire stack at 25 big blinds effective. So as crazy as this may seem to some people, the actual upsides are massive. And then when you actually have a note on somebody who's doing this, it's really easy to adjust for them in the future. And you know for a fact that they're not going to get enough value from those combos. So it's great for you overall. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, ciao for now.